Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlotte. I am the Frenchie in USA that channel messages for you. Please take what resonates with you. If those messages do not resonate with you, it means those messages are not for you. So for this week, a lot of energies, a lot of things happening. Of course, as I'm sure you know, this is the week of the Vesak. So we have a lot going on as far as energy. It's always a very particular moment, a very particular week. It's extremely positive. For those of you that are connected to the Buddhist energy, Christic energy, really very good. Very good energy for that. So if you have special connection with Buddha, with Jesus, with Christ, this is a very good time to connect to this energy, to connect to them. It always is, but this is a particular moment when it feels like it's much easier to cap those energy, to reach those energies. This is also the week of the full moon, so the full moon also on the 23rd, which is gonna really be very special. It's gonna really intensify this energy. It's also intensifying that cleansing process that we're going through. We are releasing a lot of energy. We're releasing a lot of part of us that no longer serve us. So we are releasing part of our ego. We're releasing part of our false self, which is part of our personality that we created basically to survive through the time and everything else, to really reach the true self inside of us, to really reach that divine light, that divine energy. This is a lot of a big process. It really happens through layers and layers and layers, kind of like if we're peeling layers of an onion, to be able to remove all of those energies, to remove those part of the ego, of the false self, and finally reach our true self, our divine self, our divine light. Okay, because yes, when we are going to die, the ego is not going to be here anymore, the personality is not going to be here anymore. It's really that divine self, that true self, that gonna move on, move forward with our consciousness. And this is that part of us, this like being aware of that, and our awareness, that's gonna really continue moving forward, and that we are working on being that now as much as we can, so we don't have to wait to pass on to be able to experience that full purity, that full self, pure self, divine self. So this is a lot going on, like I said, this week, because a lot of this is being worked on different levels. So like I was saying earlier, it's kind of like climbing a mountain. It's not really the same when you are starting to climb the mountain and you're at the bottom of the mountain than when you are reaching the top and you like getting up there. It really feels different depending where you at. So it's the same process for us. Depending where we at on this process, it will feel very different to each one of us. But we are all going through it. This is being done very on the subconscious level. Some people are more conscious of it, but this process is constantly happening, and you can definitely feel it if you have some moments of some blockages, some fear, some anger that are really things that are triggering you, that are coming back to the surface. Suddenly it feels like boom, I'm getting this news, and wow, I have this very strong emotion or reaction to it. It could be connected to those past things that just accumulated and were never released, and so this is coming up, so you can finally handle this situation by accepting it as much as you can, seeing it with love, and forgive. You need to forgive whatever it is with the situation and release it and let it go. This is a very important process because once you're able to really do that, it'll clear up all those past stories that didn't make you happy from the past that were like really all accumulating, and then it will just remove all of that past as well. So all those past blockages will be released as well. Again, we're trying to let go as much as possible. Make sure you come back to the previous video I've done because I talked a lot about the process and what's going on right now, and we are definitely in it right now. And like I was saying, that it was just the beginning and it was gonna keep going more and more and more and more into that. So, make sure if you listen to the video again, if you already listened to it once, you listen to it like 2-3 times, because every time you listen to it, depending of your mood, depending of where you're at in your energy field, you will hear it differently. You will have some understandings that may be different. You might like I say, hear something differently. You might be like, oh, it's funny, I heard it before, but I don't remember hearing that part. Well, it's normal. It's because your energy is changing, you're evolving, so you will hear things differently. You will pick up on things differently. That's why I invite you to listen to this video at least 2-3 times, maybe more whenever you need, but at least 2 or 3 times, because that helps with that process, with that understanding, getting those messages. Every time you can hear a different message, a new understanding, so that'd be very beneficial. Yeah, so with those energy of the Vesak, of the full moon, we have energetical portals also this week. With that, we have tempête solaire, which is like those solar storms, which are getting a lot of energies. If you look at the energy graphs of the planets, there are peaks of energy rising like crazy, which is making those like huge up and downs, which can make you feel like you're feeling really, really great, and then a couple hours or next day you feel really, really down. And it's kind of like that up and down feeling, like a roller coaster. So this is really part of what's going on the overall aspect of the planet as well. So just stay aware of that, so you don't think that you particularly that's going through a crisis or whatever it is. Like, we are all going through this right now because we're on this planet right now. So be aware of that. Of course, do everything you can to raise your vibration, to keep your energy high as much as you can, even though we're going through that releasing process at the same time. Go through that process, release what you need to release, and then you replenish with light, with pure positive energy. You raise your vibration again, because of course there are some tricksters energy that will try to take advantage of this very, very special week, this very special energy to to kind of mess it up. But it's important to be aware of that, so you can actually see, okay, yeah, this is trying to trigger me. Is it something I need to release? I release it. If this is just trying to be annoying or whatever reason, then I noticed it, but I'm gonna keep raising my energy. I'm gonna stay focused on my goals, because this is a very important part to make basically quantum jumps, to really be able to make big advancements, to be able to really move forward in your life if you are able to take advantage of this weak energy. So this is why I'm doing this video, because I want you not to miss it. I want you to be able to take advantage of this energy and to use it to your advantage to move forward, because this is a really great time for it. Again, if you're connected to Buddha, if you're connected to Jesus, those energy are very, very easy to connect with this week to help you move forward. Connect to them, ask, pray, do what calls you, however you do things, but really use this time as much as you can, because this is basically a gift to the earth that we're getting, and it is really an awesome time for us to move forward and to get that vibration, that energy, and that job done, everything we need to go forward in it and with it. So so define your dreams. What do you want? Go toward that. Keep your focus toward those things. Keep your focus toward what you love. Make sure, again, you recenter to the heart center, to your heart, to the love. The fear that comes up, again, that could be to clear things, but you let them go. And then you reconnect to the love, to the unity. It is very, again, the same choice. Do I choose love? Do I choose fear? Okay, I got into fear because of whatever from my past, but now, I release it, or I do the best I can to switch back and go back to the love connection, the heart connection, the union, the divine union, as much as I can. It is simple to understand. It is simple as, yes, we want to go toward the love if that's our choice, and it's either love or fear, and we got to go to love. So yes, that's very simple, but it is not easy, and it's simple to understand, but it's not necessarily easy to put in practice and to do it on an everyday life and to do it all the time. But that's okay, we just know it's not easy, but we just keep going, just go back to it, just keep going until it becomes easier and easier. Again, it's like climbing the mountain. It might seem really easy at the beginning, full of energy, ready to go. And then hours later, when you're more up, you're tired, it's getting very difficult. Each step counts. It's really a whole different stories. So depending when you are on your journey, you could go through those different phases. If this is really difficult, really hard for you right now, it might mean that you are actually getting pretty high on the path. So keep going. Don't be discouraged. This is actually the time to really, really, really keep going because you've done so much and you've gone so far. So that's a little pep talk for you if you recognize yourself in this description. I'm going to center myself very quickly to see what's left. Yes, go back to the joy, the smiling joy, laughing as much as you can, because that's a very easy way to release some energy and to raise your vibration. Drink plenty of water, especially right now. We very often say that because simply it needs to be said. But really drink plenty of water to replenish your cells, your body, because we are receiving a lot of energies right now, and with the solar storm and the Vesak and the full moon and the energetical portal and the vibration raising from the planet and everything, we are bombarded with energies right now. So take advantage of this in a good way, okay? Don't freak out, it's good. But just make sure you drink plenty of water to help the process, help the energy circulate, help your body, your cells to keep up with this, because it is quite a lot. So drink plenty of water, tea, herbal tea, all of that. Yeah, juices, you can even do juices like that you dilute with some water. Also, so not completely all juice all day, but like water and juice mixed is very good as well. Yeah, just saying, going back to the heart center is very good. Good thing to do right now, but really all the time. It's a good thing to remind us of. Also to put the mental a little bit on the side in a certain way, like to turn your mental off a little bit, because the mental is trying to understand everything, to control everything, and that's really the ego trying to control, to manipulate, to understand things a certain way. And in a certain way, what it's showing me is kind of like it's slowing down the process. So if you can turn off your mental as much as possible to kind of like receive the energy, connected to the heart, connected to your feelings, and let it flow through you, let it flow through you, let it flow through you, and be detached from whatever is happening around you in the outside environment, as much as you can. That will really be very helpful for you, for your advancement and to move forward, especially with this week and this energy. But also moving on, to next 2 weeks and more, a couple months later. Yeah, that's basically an advice is saying that you can use anytime, even if you see this video in 20 years. That is basically the way we should be. It's not should, but that would be the perfect way for us to experience life and to be in that oneness, openness, and awareness. So basically those three are keys. If you can remember that's the only thing you remember from this video, you're good to go. If you can implement it in your life, you're doing awesome. No, that's it. We're gonna keep it nice and short. You're doing a great job. Just keep getting that vibration up, getting that pure positive energy, that sunshine, that light, and do the best you can. When it's difficult, go through the process, but as much as you can, come back to a better state, a better vibration. Do the best you can, and that would be awesome. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for all those that are subscribed to the channel. Thank you for the new subscribers too. Welcome. And I will see you soon. Ciao.